Hey Cancer, welcome to Soul Embers. I hope everyone's having a fabulous month so far. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Andrea, and today we're talking about love. So Cancer, what's going on in your love life, guys? How's everyone feeling about love right now? Comment below, let me know. Not only does it help me connect with your energy, it also helps me get to better know who I'm connecting with on the other side of this camera, right? So I'll draw some messages to see who I'm connecting with, who this story is for, and then from there, how is this person feeling about you? What are they thinking? What are they going to do about it? And finally, I draw Spirit's message and guidance on which is the best approach for you to take. That is, if you wanted to and feel comfortable doing so, of course. So let's have a look and see, who am I connecting with? How can I be of service to the Cancer? I feel that Cancer, you are torn. You are actually torn right now between taking the risk to go back to something that you've left behind, or taking the risk to resurrect a part of yourself that you surrendered in the duration of a particular relationship or relationships. This is about making the choice to draw on the essence of who you once were, that you feel empowered by, and move into the future and further cultivate that aspect of yourself, or taking the risk of, going back to or resurrecting something with someone that saw you take a different approach to love and life in general. This is about making that choice. I'm also getting the message that some of you may have been in a situation where you needed to make certain sacrifices in order for you to really integrate into their world or into their community, something along those lines. And I feel that the Cancers that I'm connecting with right now are in the middle of making this choice as to whether or not they're willing to sacrifice, weighing up those options. Where is this going to take me? Yeah. And you're really holding back on making a decision. You're not 100% clear as of yet, but Spirit wants you to know that if you are holding back, there is a reason why you're holding back. The answers that you need will come, but you need to allow it space to breathe so that those answers come. Without making any decisions right now, rather than, this is probably a time to really weigh up the pros and cons, to really, take stock of the situation and what really matters to you and where it is that you really want to go. Once you allow it this space that it needs, so that you can think about these things, so you can tune into your feelings also and really connect with your emotional space to see what feels right, that clarity will come. I really feel, Cancer, that connecting with your emotional space and, dropping all that energy out of the head and into that emotional space to explore what feels right, is going to be very helpful on which path you're going to pursue. There may be aspects of each path you take that feel good, that feel right, but when you think about, if you can think a little bit about the long-term effects it will have on you, how does that work with your self-worth, your own confidence, your own self-esteem? Are you going to sacrifice too much of the true essence of who you are to really integrate into this relationship? Others of you may feel that you are truly willing to sacrifice it because it is worth it, and you can see that the rewards that you will reap from it are well and truly worth that sacrifice. So this is about choice, and not all of that I just mentioned may resonate with you, but maybe a portion of that does. Like, just remember, it is a general reading. So let's have a look and see, what is this about? Let's dig a little bit deeper, Cancer, and see what this is about. I just feel like shuffling this deck. Sorry, I know it's really loud when I shuffle. Okay, so what is this about? Tell me more. Tick tock, the clock is ticking. See, you know, this is a really interesting card to pull, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Let me just pull out the other two cards for you. Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You are tuned in energetically. You know, Cancer, you're so intuitive, but right now your intuition is on point, and it is crucial. I'm feeling it is crucial for you to really allow your intuition to take front row and center for a little while and help guide you, because when you try and analyze a lot of this stuff, what's right from what's wrong, according to social convention or community, or let's say belief system, may not necessarily feel right for what you want to achieve in your life, and frankly your life's purpose or your soul's contract in this lifetime. So really allowing yourself to surrender to your intuition without suppressing it or pushing it down or second guessing it is really going to be helpful when you feel that inner knowing, that deep knowing in the pit of your stomach. I don't know, everyone feels it different in a different space. I feel it in the pit of my stomach, so I'll refer to it there. Allow it, pay attention, be present to it, and then breathe space into that center that you're feeling it, and let it take up some more space so that it can speak a little bit louder to you, and allow it to communicate what it is really trying to communicate without your head space getting in the way. So it's interesting, you've pulled this card, tick-tock, and what I feel is that you may be pressured to make a certain decision, and this pressure may not be coming from the individual that you are connecting with. This pressure might be coming, it could also, though, be coming from your own sense of believing that if you don't make a decision soon, you will miss a certain opportunity, whatever that opportunity is. Maybe there has been an offer, on the table, or something has crossed your path that has caused you to question whether, to feel undecided as to which path to take. And so you're feeling this pressure to make a decision. And, timing at this stage is not about the timing that you perceive mentally, it's about divine timing. And I feel that if you surrender to allowing it the space that it needs to take, so that these answers do come, what is meant to be will be. If you're afraid that this person is going to, move on without you because they've given you some kind of a time frame, or they're putting pressure on you, if they truly want to be with you, they will they will take a step back. When they see how serious you are, they will take a step back because you are important to them, right? And then if this other opportunity or this other avenue you want to take, if you feel that you're going to miss that opportunity, and you do, it is a matter of divine timing. It is a matter of it was not meant to be right now. But what this has created for you is the divine have sent it to you to show you that maybe there is another way that you need to consider. This is about your real soul contract, Cancer. This is very deep. It's about what you're here to achieve beyond yourself. That's what I'm really feeling. So this person here really wants to reach out, I feel, really wants to communicate positive feelings. And I'm sensing that those positive feelings for some of you may have already been communicated. And there is this opportunity to take it to the next level. But there is something there that is almost like a catch. If I do this, this is what you need to do. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting. Something needs to be sacrificed. Okay, let's pull out a couple of more cards. And you know, Cancer, you've been waiting for this offer. It's taken so long. It's taken a lot of patience. It's taken a lot of your energy and investment. It has, you know, maybe this is something that has actually ended. This may be a person from your past. And it's one of those things where the stars didn't align for the two of you, let's say, at that time. Or if it isn't someone from your past, it feels like you kept on missing the boat with this person. You know, you were on different wavelengths. There were always obstacles in the way. There were always roadblocks in the way. There was a lot of resistance that was due to external influences from the two of you. So maybe that has to do with family. Maybe that has to do with work. So many things that caused the two of you to just miss each other and not really be able to bring this together. But you have been patient. You could see the potential this had, and you have been waiting for a very long time for this offer to come. And then finally now you've decided that there needs to be a different approach, that you want to move in a different direction, that maybe this isn't for you. You are paying attention to those red flags, to all those, why are all these obstacles coming up? Why are all these roadblocks? This is your intuition really kicking in. Okay, and you spent a lot of time feeling defeated and feeling depleted because of something you really wanted to bring together, and it was so difficult for you. What's interesting about this, what I'm really being drawn to right now, there's a lot of work going on energetically that you're not aware of. So I'll just pull out the last two cards. Gee, they're popping, Cancer. Wow, lots of anxiety. You go between, you know, do I want to let this go? Do I want to hold on to it? Really trying to process it, really trying to understand it, really trying to see different avenues, trying to see different perspectives, replaying conversations, replaying arguments, replaying happy memories. All of it is just spinning and spinning and spinning in your head. And what I'm really getting here is you have those days, and gee, do I know these days, where you wake up in the morning and you're like, yep, I'm freaking done. I'm over it. I can't do this no more. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling positive. I'm getting out there, I'm doing my thing, it's over. And then, you know, 5 hours later, 2 hours later, you're back where you were, thinking about, but what if? But remember, this kind of energy is something you have been experiencing for some time. This person is definitely going to, you know, even if you, okay, I'll put it this way, whether you're in communication or whether you're not, there is this energy where they come in and they withdraw, and they come in and they withdraw. Now, I'm going to say, let's say you aren't in communication with them and this is someone from your past. They have withdrawn their energy. And I feel that around the time of autumn or winter, after a very, very a pause, or a time of silence, They are going to come towards you with an offer. They're working on this right now, Cancer. If you are in communication, and this is a situationship, let's say, or even if you are in a relationship, this is an offer that you've been waiting for and that has taken its toll on you, and they don't seem to want to, make this relationship a priority. They are thinking about this right now, and I feel that they're at the moment, they keep pushing it to the side. It's like that, you know how they say the elephant in the room that everyone wants to ignore, but it's always there. That's what this topic is about. They're the next level, let's say, of the relationship. But they are thinking about it, and I feel that in winter there's going to be some kind of an offer that's made. They're very protected though on how it's going to be received and what the expectation is going to be from your end. So when this offer comes in, if it already hasn't, I'm getting, for some of you, it may be around winter or it may be around autumn. Another thing I'm getting is bears. I don't know if any of you live near bears. I don't know if, for example, bears, very, very hibernating, something to do with bears. I'll leave it at that. I won't try to understand it because I can't possibly try and understand a general reading. So, when they come with this offer, even though it holds the promise of so much happiness, emotional fulfillment on something you've been waiting on for quite some time, it's going to be a very loving, very, very loving message. It's going to be something that you've been waiting to hear. However, I feel that you are going to feel, Cancer, that it's something that isn't going to be sustainable. It's something that can be taken away from you. There is this element of you don't believe that it is, you can take their word to the bank. And maybe that's because they've shown you that the odds of bringing this together and all the external influences that are involved may prove to be quite a battle that they haven't been able to overcome before or haven't wanted to overcome before. And so you're questioning whether or not they are really, really invested. And that's where it comes to the point where you think, am I willing to sacrifice parts of myself and give this a go and take that risk? Or do I just let this go and move forward into the future, remembering who I am without having to sacrifice any parts of me? They know, they know that even though you are being brave, even though you are, this is how they see you, okay? They see you as someone who is very, very brave, who is very courageous, who will, stand in the storm and weather that storm. There is a delicate, you may come across as being delicate and sensitive, but your feelings and your emotions are so unbelievably powerful. Your ability to be vulnerable and raw, Cancer, is very, very intimidating and powerful. It hits people on an emotional level. It really connects with them on an emotional level. And so no matter what the storm is, they see so much beauty in your ability to be able to weather it, to not want to let ego take control over you, to be able to, confidently express how you're feeling, you're hurt, and be vulnerable. They see this as a great gift. I feel that they're very, very protected. They know that you are able to hold back your emotions and your feelings, or let's say not hold them back, you're able to control them. And no matter how you feel, even if you express them, you won't allow them to dictate what your next course of action is going to be. Even in the deepest of disappointments, Cancer, you're still able to make decisions based on what's right for you. And they find that so unbelievably attractive, so refreshing in a society full of people wearing masks and, really fearful of being vulnerable. This person may have grown up in an environment that caused them to have to surrender to certain expectations and not express feeling and not express true purpose if it differs from what their society or what their community deems appropriate, right? So let's have a look and see, Cancer, what is Spirit's message for you? How can you best work through this at this time? If it's something that resonates with you guys, please do feel free to reach out for a private reading. My details are in the description box below, and we can explore this a lot more deeper on what their actions are going to be, and how you can better protect yourself and get the best outcome for you. Alright, so what's Spirit's message for Cancer? What is Spirit's message for Cancer? That is way too many. I cannot take those. Can I get one message for Cancer? What message do we have? There we go. Embrace your emotions. Yes, I love this. I love this. This is something that I just mentioned about you being so unbelievably powerful, that your emotions and your authentic feelings are your most powerful asset. They trump everything else. It is the most intimidating thing to someone that is so full of fear and is not able to tune into what matters most to them. It is so inspirational, Cancer. So embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So continue. This is just further confirmation that if you really want to embrace what's in your best interest, for you to make the best decision for you, as you withdraw your energy and you give this space for that clarity to come through as to which choice you need to make, really be authentic. Open yourself right up and be honest about how you feel from a place of love. Of course, not from a place of resentment or anger, because that won't let you close off a cycle with this person, say, in a way that allows you to be free to receive in your future. Okay, so from a place of just pure honesty on what is underlying the anger, or what is underlying the resentment or the frustration, is going to be the key for you to make the best decision. I feel that as you speak the words from that space, the clarity will start to come for you. Absolutely gorgeous reading. Very powerful for you. I hope you enjoyed that, and you have an amazing week ahead. I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.